It seems like the biggest sacrifice most humans are making today is a sacrifice of not having friends for success, for career, for greatness, for whatever it is. People pursuing something so passionately, for writing their books, for creating their business, whatever it might be. It's like, well, I'm going to commit for this decade or 2 decades to being the best I can be.
Yeah. At the sacrifice of friends.
And at the sacrifice of friends.
All right. Well, that one's different because that not a single person, when they achieve the thing that they achieve, will ever say that was worth it. None. Zero. I've talked to so many people who decided grades, career, money. I don't need friends. I just need people who can help me achieve my goals. And the result is loneliness.
Yes.
I mean, you know this as an athlete, right? Look at Olympians, right? Especially individual sports, individual athletes. Team sports, it's not really the same thing. Which is, they have a dream when they're fairly young, and their dream is to, and you know how they put it, win the Olympics. Nobody wins the Olympics, right? That's how I'm going to win the Olympics, right? And every relationship they have is, can you help me? Are you going to help me? And individual athletes, tennis players, I mean, they're very similar. Like, every relationship they have is, are you going to benefit my dream? And if not, then I have no space for you. And they don't really have friendships. They have transactional relationships, coaches, support trainers,
yes.
A supportive parent, and some of them will get to the Olympics and some of them might even medal. And when it's time to retire, what they achieve is loneliness. Michael Phelps becomes the most medaled Olympian in history. What's the immediate result? Depression. Yeah. Andre Agassi becomes the most celebrated tennis player of all time. What's the immediate result? Loneliness, depression. And none of them will look back and say, oh my God, I think that was worth it. The thing you're celebrated for is fleeting. You'll be forgotten. You'll be replaced. Someone else will.
There'll be a new up and coming.
I was walking down Avenue of the Stars here in California, here in Los Angeles, and I was reading the names of some of these movie stars. I'd never heard of them.
Maybe there's 2 or 3 of
40 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever they were, right? 40, 50 years ago, whatever they were. These were the Ryan Reynolds of the day. I had never heard of any of them. Steven Spielberg, there's some director. No, I'd never heard of him, right? These were the most famous people of their time, and I had no clue who they were. And every single celebrity, my niece doesn't know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is. Why should she?
Right.
Right? And the only reason my nephew knows who he is because I made him watch Terminator. And so I think we forget that fame is fleeting and we will all be replaced by somebody else who will have the job after us. You and I both know this, like, I'm fully aware that my books are out there, my ideas are out there, and somebody else will have an idea and it'll replace my idea just like I replace somebody else's. This is all borrowed time.
Then why do so many people want to be rich and famous? What is missing within them that they want success, fame, or wealth, or to be known so badly?
Well, I think we've over-indexed on that. We can't ignore social media. We cannot ignore, prior to social media, only a small percentage of people listening to this will know what I'm talking about. We used to watch Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous with Robin Leach.
Yeah.
Champagne Dreams and what is it?
Or
Caviar Dreams and champagne.
MTV Cribs was
MTV
like my
Cribs.
generation.
And we watch television of rich and famous people, and it's amazing. There is an aspirational nature to it. And I'm sure back in the day, we looked at the carriages that went by the princes and, dukes and went, oh, one day, I'm sure it's aspirational. And I think in healthy doses there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
This is the magical thing about a lottery. For $1, you can have a dream for an entire week. Right? You spend $1 and you are already dreaming about how you're going to spend the money. And then you don't win, of course. And you're not upset about it. It's not like you spent the money already. It's just a dream. You just paid for the dream. And it's, if you're going to spend $1, it's different than being addicted to the lottery. That's different. That's like betting the farm, hoping like that's your like actual retirement plan. Like that's That's unhealthy. That's different. But if you spend $1 every now and then, a couple bucks every now and then, just for the fantasy, I think it's very healthy. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's to your point about intention. But I think what has happened in our society is fame and fortune used to come as a result of doing something else. It was the unintended byproduct. Like I discovered, radiation. Oh, Marie Curie, you're so famous, right? Or I did this amazing painting. Oh, Picasso, you're so famous, so rich, right? That fame and fortune came as a result of plying a trade or contributing to something bigger than yourself. And now fame and fortune are the currency. Like people crave fame and fortune without doing anything. And they're looking for a hack. They're looking for a trick to game the system to get the fame and the fortune without actually contributing to the lives of others in any shape or form.
What's the price people pay who get famous without contribution beyond fame?
Loneliness, dissatisfaction,